Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. This is Connie. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a gift package that I'm putting together. I have questions and asking me how to if I would share when I do these. So this is part of some happy mail I am sending. When I get the complete project done, I will share it. Well, let's jump in and get started with the gift basket itself, or the little packaging basket. This is the strawberry gift bag from Silhouette Design Store. That's the base bag and my junk on here. The stem part of it. Okay. I cut this at, I believe it's about 11.5 inches tall, and then whatever Cricut Design Space ended up doing the width at. So this got to be bigger than what I wanted. You can do this at any size, and it's going to actually be good for what I'm doing. I'm not going to share the whole project, it's what I'm putting together and everything right now, but it's going to fit very nicely. So I did make a few changes. I believe with the Cricut, when it came in, I'm not sure if it was the top layer that has little holes in it like a strawberry would. I just took those out. I didn't want all those in there. I wanted a solid uh, layer on top. So that's what I did there. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if there's a second layer on the stem. I just did an internal offset, probably at about 0 point, or well, minus 0.069. That's usually what I use. So the pattern paper is digital paper, of course, and so is this. This is from Echo Park, and I have no clue where I got this from. I've got, yeah, I don't remember. I'm not even going to guess. If you need me to look, leave a comment. I'll gladly do that for you. So before I put my sides in and everything, I want to show you. I work flat. Okay, I prefer to do everything, keep it flat. So an idea there. I put little flat back pearls. They're gold. They are from Pink Fresh Studio. I've had them a while, and they are the metallic pearls in gold. Several different sizes in the bag. I used not quite the largest size, probably the next size down. I missed the largest size, go figure. But this is plenty big. I did this because, well, I do this on a lot of bags and stuff now I make. Um, my purse, well, the one I used to have, not that tiny one, but they have feet on them. And I just like putting feet. I think it just adds some elegance to it. I don't know. It just dresses up the bag in my world. So I'm going to start by putting on, oops, sorry about that. So sorry. I'm going to start by putting the stem on. I have several pieces that I have worked on, and I'll explain as I go what I've used and what I've done to them. If I had done all of the other pieces and all of this, we would be here forever. So just to give you an idea why I don't do it that way. Now the stem, if you group everything together, it will all fit. And I'm just going to put this, it just follows right along here. You can use hot glue. I don't know if my card cord will reach quite far enough. I think it will, but I'm not going to push it today. But I am going to quick find. I thought I had some. Yeah, I do. A piece of scratch paper. I'll show you in a bit why. I can get one out. Which ironically is from the rest of the project I'm working, or the rest of the pieces I'm putting together at this. It just saves my paper in the background, so I can glue it down. What? Good. Now I kind of want to get this centered, so I'm just going from the back, and I'm going to kind of show you. I'm working. I wanted to get it so it's not quite so. What do I want to say? So you don't see so much brightness and stuff. But now I'm just pulling this up a little bit so I can get everything in, but yet fairly centered at this top part here. And I like to Make sure everything is down. Now I'm going to come back and just put a little bit of glue, tack a little bit of glue on the back here. And you may or may not see all this. Now I'm just adding some glue on these back pieces so they stay better. And I might have to do them all and glue them all and then glue them down. Or, yeah, add glue and then put them down. There's my piece moved a little bit, but that's okay. It's there. It's good. I work on it flat just because I do varnish and stuff, and I'm not able to do that once it's glued together. If you have a trick on how to do that, I'd love to hear it, but it doesn't work for me. So I do what works for me. You guys do what works for you, right? It's my theory. I have inked all my edges. This was a green color, and this it's either shortbread or antique linen. Shortbread would be close to my heart. Antique linen is from Tim Holtz Distress Inks. I'm pretty sure it's shortbread, though. I'm almost positive. Okay, so let's keep going here. I used my Leafy Accents stamp and die set from Close to My Heart. Excuse me, Heartfelt Creations. I have Close to My Heart on my brain today. Sorry. So I used this. Let's see. No, I used this die, stamp and die, and then the 2-leaf one. What I did was I just used this color green, stamped it with Forest Moss Distress ink. I have some distress inks from when I used to stamp, and they're still around, so if you wonder why I'm using them, and I do from time to time. I don't know if you can see, they are somewhat molded. Okay, you'll see more on this other one specifically. You know, my chunk out of here. I've shaped them. I don't have a shaping set for this particular uh, stamp and die set, but I just do it manually. So this is actually going to go over here, okay? And then this one is going down here. I've got some bows that I made with my bow and all. This is out of seam binding, and I will come back and trim up the tails. Don't get me wrong. I think that one's going to go here. I'm just placing these because I'm not sure how everything is going. I've got a bunch of flowers that you don't see all of them laying around. I have this piece. This was actually a strip, and they're sewn together with little tails. Thank you, Duck, for these. I love this stuff. I got a bunch of lace stuff from her. And I'm just kind of making this a little bit feminine, just kind of doing what I feel like, okay? So just placing things, though, where I kind of want them. Now, this bead charm is also from Deb. She sent me a bunch of stuff, and I'm having fun playing with it. I don't mind that it's a charm. It works for me. I'm just going to put it somewhere on here, okay? Bees and strawberries, flowers, they all go together for me. And then I'm putting that on there, and I'm not putting anything else as far as wording. That's going to be it. That was from her, and then this little, I have to be careful because my fingers like to, do things. This is a cute little upside down, Connie. Uh, no, it was right. Clothespin that she's decorated up. That's going to go on the handle, so I'll just put there because I'll forget it. Okay. And then I have this set of dies. They are the mini blooms and sprigs from Spellbinders, also from Deb. I use this all the time. I think this was a probably mini die set of the month club set. I'm not sure, and I don't know if it's still available. The item number on it is S as in Sam 2314. Like I can't read. So I'm using that. I use that all the time. What I've done is I've used get the you can see the dice from what I did here. This little sprig thing, oops, shaped it so it looks kind of funky. And then I've got these also shaped. I wanted to bring in a little bit of uh, color to break down some of the green, and I didn't want all white. I like how the white pops in here, and it's pretty bright. I'm sorry, it's kind of overcast and stuff today. It's smoky out, so we're getting smoke, unfortunately, from the fires in Texas, and I feel for those people. The pictures I've seen and stuff, it just breaks my heart. I can't imagine. Yeah. What I'm doing is I don't have the probably the right flowers. I didn't feel like making flowers. I honestly am trying to use up some mulberry flowers that I have. So I'm just, using whatever works for me. Uh, got these. I've got these. Sorry. I'm gonna try to just make this just a little bit darker and see if it'll help. Yeah, I think that'll be much better. If I get a little bit too dark, I'm sorry. But so I've got these, I've got these, and I have some little gardenias. These are all from really reasonable ribbon. And then I have my roses, my red roses. So not sure where I'm putting what I'm putting where, but I'm just cutting a part of the stem off. This is where the hot glue gun would be really nice, but they eventually stick with my Beacon Fabri-Tac and my other liquid glue. So now, what I like to do, since this is up a little bit, I will put this. Ugh, this has got a little hook. I purposely left that on there. I put that on there so it will sit a little better. I have a little bit of glue on. So how I do that? Take this off again. I take glue here, okay, and then I bring my flower back in. I'm going to use that hook, and I'll try to do this upside down so you can see. That hook is going to slide in underneath this centerpiece, okay? I'm not one to probably give you directions on how to arrange flowers or how to do it because, like I said, I do what works for me, but it's all good. Now, this is going to go here, but there is another little trick that I do use if I can find some. One thing I forgot to get out. So, there it is, way back in the corner. We will use these little foam circles. I pop it up, okay? It just gives the dimension it needs with this piece on there. So, um, I think I'll actually use the circles. I'll eventually use all of this in here. And these are old, wouldn't you know it? So they're going to want to be hard to get out. But on here too, on my green piece, I put I'll do this one at a time. I add glue so it sticks, okay? I don't like things not sticking for me. I have, I won't say gone back to scrapbooking, don't get me wrong. I've just been really out of sorts with what I want to do. So I've been doing a little bit of everything. And then I've had part of this project done for a while. The parts that I wanted to put inside. Good grief, I can't get I guess I did get it off already. I don't know. What was I going to say? Part of this has been done for quite a while. I just kind of stopped. I was kind of at a spot where I didn't know. I just was up in the air about a lot of things, It's one of the joys of, well, for me, having so many different health issues. So I just kind of was working on whatever I felt like. And today looked at my desk and I thought, this is it. I have got to get some of this mess cleaned up. I can't handle this anymore. I have so many unfinished projects. Well, probably for you, some of you, maybe not, but I have like, mm, I think, let's see, one, two, three, four, which for me is too much. It just, um, yeah. So I thought, and I have some commitments I have to get, done. And I thought, I have got to get some of these projects off of my desk and out the door. So that is my reasoning for wanting to get this going. I want to make sure this leaf is going to not be a problem when I set this. Get all this stuff off of here so it doesn't go everywhere. So when I set this upright, it's not going to interfere, okay? Now you can put these back up if you want. Don't have to. It's however again that you want. I'm not positive. I don't want pink on here. I'm going to see what the roses do for me here. And sorry for the crinkling. I'm going to fix this one. Sometimes in packaging and shipping and stuff, uh, they'll start to just pop apart a little bit. Now, I have all kinds of junk laying around. I tried several different things as to what I wanted to put on here. So I did make bows. I've got two of these and I've got my other green one. And I know one of these was to go in here or go down here. Let's see. And I'm sorry this might be a long video. This is just how long it takes me to put stuff together. So I'm going to put this under here a little bit. And then I'll decide if I want to put another flower or two along here. I may just leave it like it is. I kind of like it just with the one down here. I'll see how busy it gets when we put other stuff up there. I'm going to cut the tails and whatnot off. I just want to, should make that a little bit bigger, but it's all good. Let's bring the flower up a little bit. I want to wait till it dries a little bit. Now I'm going to put this piece on, other leaves, okay? I don't glue all of my leaf pieces down. I just pick up pieces that I figure are strategic and that are up, that come up more. If I need to put more glue on, that's easy enough to do. So, and then when I put it down, a lot of times I use my eraser on my glue or my pencil. Um, that way, it still leaves these to pop up and whatnot. So it still makes it dimensional. Now my thinking is I'm going to put this right in here. It's a lot of green, okay, and that's where, work with me here, this is coming in to give it some color. I will also be introducing some red flowers in here just because it needs some red. And I think this is going to stay just the way it is. It's got plenty of color. So I'm going to put this down first. This works best with Fabri-Tac. And so if you, I probably have shared this story before. If not, it's good for a laugh, or it was when it happened. And it pertains to this now. I talk to myself a lot when I craft and create things. When I was working at, well, the first company I worked for after I got out of high school, it was for an insurance company. We had our sales reps were in the office, and I happened to be, I don't know why, I was sitting alone at my desk, but I don't know why, where everybody was. I have no idea. Because, anyway, this gentleman was sitting across the hall working. He was a sales rep, and he said something, and I didn't know who he was talking to. I thought he was on the phone. And he finally said, and he knew nobody was close by me. And he finally said, "Is someone over there with you?" And I said, "No, why?" Kind of hesitant. And he said, "Well, I sound like you're talking to someone." And I didn't even realize I was talking to myself too. I I guess I just, I've not been around. I don't have a big family, and when we were younger, we didn't get to always go out and stuff. I didn't have a lot of neighbors close by, and so you just kind of got used to talking to yourself, and it's stuff. So, and even now, I live alone. I don't have, a lot of people coming and going. Right now, I especially don't because I don't, I can't risk getting any infections or anything, any illnesses. So I talk to myself a lot. Not crazy. I just have to have noise once in a while on the TV or the computer after so long. Kind of get to me. So I tend to put these on first before my flowers because it's harder sometimes to get them, excuse me, stuck underneath. So every now and then I have to pause and make sure that my video is still recording. I don't know some days what I do to my computer, but it's got a mind of its own and it doesn't seem to take my mind into consideration or my desires. I just finally got the uh, microphone hooked up after months and working with tech support because uh, not everything is set up for certain operating systems like they say it should be. So, all right, I think I'm missing a piece in here. It'll show up eventually. Oh, there it is. Uh, Gotta have a little more cream color in here, even when I put the flowers in. I just need some more color. I think I better wait though. Um, what I really want, and I'm not sure it's going to work, is something up here. Yeah, it will. Hot glue would probably work maybe a little better, but I don't want to risk burning my fingers and working around the cord when working around the electrical cord when I'm trying to record a video. So we're just gonna leave it alone. Now, I'm gonna put my little word sweet in here, and I'm putting it over a little bit. I don't want everything in line straight up and down with my flowers. So, and let's put this and the bee on, the little lace medallion. And I think I probably should use Fabri-Tac. I might have to come back and do that. We'll see. I'm good with this for now. I think this is still reptile glue. I had used the honeybee glue that was in here, and I'm trying to use up some of my glue before I use my glue press too much. But I will tell you, I am in love with my glue press. I really very happy with it. I'm going to cut a little tiny. I got the wrong scissors, Jim. cut this, and if I don't do it now, I forget about it. That in there. Okay. We'll just hope that works. I'm going to use some glue on the back of the bee. And again, hot glue would probably work, but for right now, this is what I'm using. Put some down there. Like I said, I often come back and change things. Yeah, this is going to need hot glue, but just know it is there. Now I'm going to just make it a tiny bit brighter here. All right, let's get our flowers put on and glue it together and trim some stuff up. So I'm curious, is anybody working on anything for Easter? I have those projects for my sister. I'm not sure how many, what do you call it? Little baskets I'm making, other than the little Grady envelope treat holders I'm making for my sister, for her coworkers. I realized last night when I was attempting to sleep that I am I'm trying to think of, I want to do something for my neighbors, a few more of my neighbors. I don't know if I want to, uh, just for Christmas, sorry. And I know that's a long way off, and yet it's already the end of February, and I wonder where that went. So I'm trying to think what I want to do. I have a pretty good idea. I think I have the box that I'll be using, or the treat container. It's just, I'm going to make one up. I'll share with you what I'm doing. There won't be anything real special. It's going to be one of two things. And I might just ask for some opinions along the way. This is going to get very full. Okay? I'm good with that. Busy is fine in my world. Anyway, Christmas containers. So I will be probably sharing, and then I'm also in part of the collaboration for Christmas All Year 2024, Christmas Crafting All Year 2024. So I'm trying to, get projects for that. But I was going to just do, my goal was originally was maybe to consider making Christmas cards for everyone in my building, and I don't know if I'm going to be quite that. How do I say? That's going to be quite doable for me. I think there's quite a few people, and I would love to do that, but a couple years ago I did like 50 Christmas cards and 50 Thanksgiving cards for someone, and it was quite an undertaking. They went to one of I believe the vet's home in our local area. I'm not sure, doesn't matter, but I'll tell you that was a lot to do, and I'm not sure I'm quite up to that this year. So yeah, we'll see. But now with anything, I like to do odd numbers. Okay, I've got too much white on here for my liking. I'll just I'll just admit that. I have to gotta be careful here. Um, so I need to figure out where I can put one small rose in, and I know I didn't have any other smaller roses, so stuck with this. That's the only bad thing sometimes if I don't make it myself, my flowers. I'm stuck with what I have, and I don't know why, but I don't like to mix mulberry and I'm gonna put it down here. I like it to trail. I don't like to mix mulberry flowers and paper flowers together. Cleaning my glue chip off here. I think that it's just me. Don't get me wrong. I just don't, care to do it. So that is my crazy reasoning for things. Now this is wrong. We're gonna have to move this flower over. I didn't even realize that. So I have to bring some more flowers in here, which I have out somewhere. I know I do, it's just where. I guess we'll use Virginia's. Let's see. Are they in here? No. I had some, I forget what they're called, but they're really tiny little flowers, and uh, we'll just stick this in there. Mm, they're little tiny filler flowers. Oh, I wish I could think of the name of them, but it's all good. Upsets me that I can't find them, but I'm gonna get them. Oh, there they are on the floor. I don't want so many big ones. I just want these little itty bitty ones. And oh, what a mess. Yeah, I need a couple around here to offset all that red. I didn't realize as I'm talking, and hope you didn't catch it, that everything's red and then it's white, and that doesn't work for me. Kind of trying to open them up. I don't know if it's like a sweet pea. I forget what they're called. They have a name. Mini flowers works for me. Oh goodness. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna only be putting 2 of these on. I'm not sure. I like to go with odd numbers of. The, oh, but I have a flower down here. Well, we might put one more of these on after this one. Wasn't thinking about that. I want to be careful not to get in. See, I don't like that. It's too much right there. And again, all on one side. So let's see where else we can put one. Maybe, well, we'll cut the stem off and find out. Think right in there. This is the times when I wish someone was here to share with me their opinion. And I don't do YouTube live videos, but I might be able to uh, work on some Facebook live videos, which would be nice to get some opinions. See, it's quite busy. I don't care. I'm good with it. It's the way I do things. Now I'm coming back with some of these little gems, these little gold pearls. Find my pickup tool. Yeah, okay. I have to be nice, not say anything, because I get upset with my fingers very easily. So, in case you ever wonder, I just put these willy nilly. I don't. I'm sure there's a method to everyone's madness when they put these on. There sure isn't to mine. Trying to get a larger one here. Just like I'm sorry, I drop things sometimes just on purpose. Sometimes I don't even think about it. Mhm. I know this is very busy. I don't know what you think of it, but I actually like it. So sometimes that's all I worry about. I'm anxious to get the rest of the set done. And oh, come on. See if it'll pick it up there, of course. And I lost my glue. But I'm anxious to see it all put together. That's what I enjoy. One, two, three, four. One needs to go over here, but I want a bigger one. Because to me, the packaging is part of the whole thing. So I think I'll put one baby one down here. Not there though. I don't like that one. I don't. Take the glue off. Mm, we'll go up toward the center. Oh, it's on there yet. And I think one more baby one to make it three. Three, four, five, six, seven. Leaving it alone. Okay. If you do happen to get these or have them, oh good grief, be careful because they are just they fly everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay. I gotta find my good scissors. Or my ribbon scissors, I guess whatever I want to say. My fabric scissors. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump that. I guess I'll use I know where it's at. Another one of the better purchases I've made in my life is my bow it all. I I just love that thing. I can't make bows without it, so I've tried. I can, but they look terrible. So we'll just say I can't. That's my theory. Okay. I want these to go out a little bit. And got these. And you know what? I'm not sure I'm going to use it, but I'm going to look. I remembered cutting or making one more bow. So let's take a look. Does this need something in here somewhere? Didn't realize I was hooked up on so much stuff here. Mm, trying to decide. It's kind of busy, so and it's kind of yeah, it'll fit in there. I was going to use some thinner twine, or yeah, I guess that's what it's called. I don't know. And then I thought, you know what? For some reason, this little bit thicker twine just reminds me of strawberries. So that's what I use the that and snakes. Snakes remind me of strawberries because it seemed like every time we had to go pick them, there were snakes sunning themselves on the bushes. Let's just bring this down a little bit. Okay, we're going to put this little thing together. And before I do that, we need to put the back piece on. There is a back piece. I don't know, I cannot remember if there are two or not. There probably are. I know I had to do some mirror imaging and stuff to get this all to work out. So I had to play a little bit in Design Space, and I'm just gonna glue my pieces all right away. Um, I have to clean my glue off again. But there were, yeah, I had to do a little mirror imaging, and I think it was just to get that pattern piece on top, to be honest with you. I think the rest of it worked out, but I don't remember. But I wanted them flipped. I didn't want them both going the same direction. So, anyway, you'll have to play with it. Once you get the file, if you get this specific file, it'll all make better sense. And if you want some help, I can show you. I can do a separate video for Design Space what I did. So, it's all good. Okay, I'll come back and take some glue off in a moment. Let's see. And I didn't get this very straight. Mm, I didn't catch that at first. So be careful when you're doing this that you get this handle and stuff on straight in the back. Okay, and then I am going to, that out of the way, I'm going to use both ATG and liquid glue. Oh, I was afraid of that. I'm gonna have my little, whoops, I apologize. I'm working, like I said, always in tight quarters. I did not mean to bump that. Mm, Let's see. I think I'm gonna do these two first. Yeah, just making sure I don't get glue over the uh, line here. And then I can always come back. Now, there are two ways that you can do this as far as where you want this. I am putting mine out so the tip up here, this corner, just comes about to to the outside here. I don't know if you can see it, it's just going to come right here. You can bring it in further if you want. It's basically a matter of how much room you want. Uh, okay, so again, I'm just bringing my the top tip up here on the other side down here, bringing it about to the outside edge, and then I'm going to burnish it, making sure it did not move. Need to, I guess we're going to use this. I don't know where my um, I have a ruler. Okay, I was going to say I have to have something different for the other side when I do it. So to get the back together, right? Oops, I was going to say, what the heck did I do? Now we're going to put the front on. Same thing. Going to put glue. I don't edit my videos quite enough to fast forward through all of this stuff. I like time to be able to create. So I'm sorry if you know, get upset about that. I wish I would. It's certainly just do what I do. Fast forward through the videos. And I just want to make sure this holds a moment before I put my other side on. And it did. Now this is going to be a little more difficult, okay? As far as I won't be able to use my ruler. I don't know. I was thinking because I've got all this stuff on the front. If you prefer to put your box together first, you know, that's perfectly fine. It's just I like to be able to work on a flat surface. So, all right. Best to now let it sit, and it sits fine. I don't know if I bent my, I think it's the shadow. But I will take a better photo because I know now the sun's going to come in. But that is what my box looks like before I get the rest of my packaging in. And I will come back and do a video when I get this completed. There are my sides. And I'll show you what I'm putting in, everything. I want to thank you all for joining me, sticking around if you made it to the end. If you have any comments or anything, questions, I'd love to hear them. I love hearing from you guys. Otherwise, take care. Have a good day.